What's up guys, Firewolf here, and today I'm reviewing the Samsung Odyssey OLED G80 SD Smart Gaming Monitor. This is a 32-inch monitor featuring a stunning next-gen 4K QD-OLED panel, a blazing fast 240Hz refresh rate, and a sleek metal design. What makes this a smart monitor is the built-in Tizen OS, making this a hybrid between a smart TV and a computer monitor. With all its advanced OLED technology and a retail price of $1,299, I want to know if this G8 OLED is the ultimate 4K addition to your gaming setup. Diving deeper into the specs, the G80 SD has a 4K ultra high definition resolution of 3840 by 2160, giving you incredibly sharp and detailed visuals. The screen is flat and boasts a 99% DCI P3 color gamut coverage, ensuring vibrant and accurate colors. The response time is an impressive 0.03 milliseconds, perfect for fast-paced gaming, and it supports HDR 10 Plus gaming for deeper blacks and more dynamic visuals. For gaming, the G80 SD is NVIDIA G-Sync compatible certified and also supports AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, which helps eliminate screen tearing and stuttering for a smoother gaming experience. This OLED also features Samsung's OLED glare-free technology, reducing glare and reflections, making it suitable for brighter environments. For connectivity, the G80 SD includes one DisplayPort 1.4, two HDMI 2.1 ports, with one of them having eARC support, a USB 3.0 upstream port with two USB A ports, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. I like the eARC support and HDMI 2.1 ports, but why, oh why do we not have USB-C, especially at this insane $1,300 price point? It would have been great and more versatile for gaming laptops, work laptops, and even MacBooks. Moving on, the design of the G80 SD is fire. It sports a sleek silver metallic finish with a premium look and feel. Some of my followers have mentioned that they did not like the silver color because it can be a little distracting. I personally like it, but that also could be because I have an all-white setup. The flat bottom stand is amazing at saving precious desk space and does a great job of hiding those nasty ass cables. If the stand isn't your style, you can always VESA mount it on a monitor arm without needing a separate adapter. The stand is heavy and sturdy with a good amount of height swivel tilt, and you can even pivot it for an awesome vertical setup. Now let's test out the Samsung Odyssey OLED G80 SD using my white gaming PC equipped with an RTX 4090 and a Ryzen 9 7950X3D. Loading up Model 143 with extreme graphics settings and DLSS set to quality is straight up fire. 4K on his QD-OLED looks so good and creamy. If I ever want to experience 240 FPS, I could always make adjustments to DLSS and graphic settings, but so far, the RTX 4090 performs beautifully on this monitor. I have tested several 4080 Super cards, so I know you'll be able to get great 4K performance, even decent performance on a 4070 Ti Super. While this monitor has amazing visuals, one of the things I don't like is how the menu settings and remote make it a little bit harder to make simple changes. The Tizen OS seems to have different sections for different features, which for me is annoying. I love the fact that it has a remote, but like 90% of this remote has features dedicated for TV apps. There is a learning curve, but once you get the hang of it, you can make changes to tweak it to your liking. You can add things like crosshairs, change black levels, and even switch the aspect ratio from 16:9 to 21:9. To access the game bar, you can press and hold the play button to bring it up. The G80 SD has NVIDIA G-Sync compatible baked in, making this an awesome choice for NVIDIA users like myself. There's also AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, and overall the gaming performance is awesome. The RGB core lighting adds a stylish touch to your setup and looks beautiful from the back, but I wish it were brighter to create a more dramatic effect. Now let's talk about the OLED glare-free technology. The G80 SD has an anti-glare matte coating to combat harsh light sources, making it much better for daytime use, especially if you have large windows letting in sunlight. I know it's a dramatic change from the previous semi-gloss QD-OLED panels like the previous G8 OLED, but while it loses some of that clarity, I think the move to a matte coating was a smart one by Samsung, because it makes it easier to use throughout the day. It also eliminates that awful purple tint, which was made more obvious in direct sunlight. At night, it still provides stunning, deep, and creamy blacks, and the matte coating is honestly not that bad. Brightness for this is rated at a typical 250 nits and a minimum of 200 nits. To me though, the brightness is good enough and a great improvement over older OLED monitors. Most will find the brightness to be good enough, unless if you have a super bright monitor like a mini LED where it may turn you off. I for one still prefer OLED. This monitor also supports HDR10 Plus gaming, providing a wider range of colors and greater contrast, making your games look more lifelike and immersive. The HDR10 Plus standard allows for adjustments of brightness and contrast levels scene by scene for optimal visual performance. The colors are also fantastic with a 99% DCI-P3 color gamut coverage, providing vibrant and accurate colors. The display offers multiple presets and settings to fine-tune to your liking, but I do wish that Samsung factory calibrated this monitor, giving the premium price point. The smart Tizen OS transforms the Odyssey OLED G8 into an entertainment hub with instant access to streaming platforms and gaming consoles through the gaming hub. The NQ8 AI Gen 3 processor enhances motion clarity, upscales content to nearly 4K, while Active Voice Amplifier Pro boosts audio dialogue for an immersive experience. All that sounds good and nice, but it's important to note that these features are only available on smart TV apps. Personally, I'm not a fan of the smart Tizen OS features because I prefer a standard monitor experience over having a more complex operating system that I'm not going to really use. Monitors don't typically come with smart features, and while it's nice that you can do a lot with it, this monitor is going to be mainly used for PC or console gaming. It just doesn't work well together. It feels like the smart features are forced upon you first rather than prioritizing your computer monitor experience. I wish they released a version without smart features here in the US, but it's probably very unlikely. I know some of my followers appreciate the built-in apps, especially when you don't have a TV, but I just personally don't like it. Now, connecting my PlayStation 5 to the Samsung Odyssey OLED G80 SD, and I'm happy to report that it supports the PS5's variable refresh rates all the way up to 120Hz with gorgeous 4K HDR, making this a great option for console gamers. And for a monitor, the built-in speakers actually sound pretty good, but I still prefer my NZXT Relay speakers for an even better audio experience. Now, one of the biggest concerns with OLED monitor is the potential for burn-in. Samsung includes several OLED care features in the G80 SD to help mitigate this risk. We have OLED Safeguard Plus, which includes a dynamic cooling system, a thermal modulation system, logo and taskbar detection, and finally a screensaver which dims your display after 10 minutes of inactivity. I don't mind the dim feature, but if you're someone who uses multiple monitors, it may bother you. When the G80 SD first launched, it came with a 3-year warranty, but many of you guys were concerned that it wouldn't cover burn-in. Well, the good news is that it now explicitly says that it covers burn-in under normal use, providing peace of mind for all of you guys. Text clarity on this 32-inch 4K display is excellent. You're getting a pixel density of almost 138 pixels per inch, which makes text look sharp and clear, making it suitable for reading, web browsing, and office tasks. The matte coating does a good job of maintaining crisp text. Ensuring a pleasant experience for extended periods of use. Color fringing is almost non-existent, and I think most of you guys will agree that it looks awesome. As a content creator, this monitor's vibrant colors and sharp resolution are perfect for video editing and graphic design. The 32-inch size provides ample screen real estate for multitasking, although some may prefer a larger ultra-wide monitor for even more workspace. Using DaVinci Resolve has been an amazing experience thanks to that 4K resolution, because you get a nice view of the timeline with all the important effects and tabs ready for you. I've created many content using this monitor for the time that I had it, and I really love the experience. So to the ultimate question, does the Samsung Odyssey OLED G80 SD deserve a spot in your gaming setup? I mean, $1,300 is pretty steep, but if you're considering this monitor, it's because you're looking for the best 4K OLED monitor. I think the G80 SD is definitely worth a spot in your setup, as long as you're okay with the pros and cons of the matte display, because if you want glossy, then this monitor is not for you. You also need to consider whether you wouldn't mind the Tizen OS, because for me, I find it just a little bit annoying. If you're a competitive gamer who values higher refresh rates, quick response times, but still want awesome 4K gaming, then the 240Hz refresh rate and 0.03 millisecond response time will give you that edge that you need. The lack of USB-C is a downside for laptop users, but the overall performance and quality still make it a strong choice, making this one of the best 4K OLED monitors that you can get today. The inclusion of smart features and the gaming hub adds extra value for those that want it. At $1,299, it's an expensive but premium monitor. If you catch it on sale, then it becomes an even better value. I personally recommend the G80 SD if you're looking for a top tier 4K OLED gaming monitor. If you're interested in getting this monitor or the many tech that you've seen in this video, check out the affiliate links down below. These links help support the Firewolf Tech channel at no extra cost to you, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching and sticking to the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts and feedbacks in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reviews and tech content. Firewolf out.